Hi guys, how are you doing? Good, good. I hope you all are doing amazing. I'm here for you. This is going to be a reading for my Scorpio risings. If you're new, welcome to the tribe. I'm here to do a reading for Scorpio risings. So for Scorpio risings, I think what we're going to do is we are going to do okay, so we're going to do Alice in Wonderland to let us know what's going on, and then we're going to do the unicorns to let us know what your divine wants you to do. And then maybe we will close with goddess deck. So what goddess like status that we should focus on, okay? This is going to be the perfect time for you to get whatever you need to drink. Make yourself comfortable. Okay, so this is going to be for my Scorpio risings. I do tend to read for Scorpio risings, Scorpio moons, because quite frankly, Scorpio moons are more scorpionic within nature, in my opinion. So this is going to be for Scorpio risings, but this is also going to be for Scorpio moons. So let my Scorpio risings and Scorpio moons, let the scorpionic energy flow within us as I shuffle. Okay, so some of you need to be, you might find yourself wanting to touch a lot of things that are soft and fluffy, hence why I'm wearing sweaters. You could be in a very cozy mood, trying to make yourself cozy and comfortable. I keep wanting to like pet the cards. So you could be just really worrying about just really living a very scorpionic way of existence. What do they call that? I don't know. They basically are trying to have a word. Venusian. That's the word I was seeking. Okay, so thank you. So 4 cards, perfect. That's good. That's the energy you're supposed to be in. Otherwise, I would be on here more. Obviously, I wouldn't let you guys just totally suffer. Oh my gosh, is that not up? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So some of you are not really adapting to this go with the flow. I think some of you, or some of us, could be feeling as though we're feeling blocked and restrained from things that maybe we really want to do, or changes we want to make, or it also could be an emotional blockage, like I have everything that I could need. Why am I feeling this way, kind of thing. Feeling like it's unknown of why you're essentially not necessarily where you want to be. Now, as someone that has gone through this feeling, I have to say, is stupid, cliche, and so annoying. But realistically, we're supposed, the answer to that that's stupid. I just remember it's when I felt this way, if someone was to tell me what I'm going to tell you, I'd be like, okay, what the fuck? Like, that's such a easy way out. So it's really hard. But here it is. Essentially, And I know that you're content with where you are. I think that you're just expecting more change to happen than just changing. But they're trying to say, and I'm playing on this weird guys now. The spirit guys are trying to say that is hilarious. That's fine. I'll take it out on them. They're trying to say essentially that it is the way forget who you are is in reverse. Which means you yes, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the way that I had to teach myself this. Okay? Okay, we're gonna get serious. And this is gonna be the answer for those 4 cards. Okay? So realistically, Scorpions. Wait, this is Scorpio. Yes, thank God. Literally, thank God. Okay, cool. We're good. We are good. We're bringing it back in. Realistically, ADHD unmedicated. And I forget to have coffee, so I go in circles. So realistically, we're not trapped and we're not bored. Although in every ounce of our soul, in our beings, feel just completely, like, honestly, if you were to look at it, it is a little 3D because it's like we're throwing a fit over something that we know it's kind of like we're throwing a fit even though we're blessed with being extremely comfortable. So it's kind of like the divine saying is, although you're feeling what you're feeling, essentially you're thinking in old ways, because essentially you're having these things to allow you to feel Venusian and be comfy, cuddly, and, do these things, but it's not feeling like enough because your heart is maybe getting distracted, because you're allowing it to get distracted and thinking about old tendencies, old places, people, things that you don't have. And when we think about the fact that we don't have it, it puts our brain in a philosophy of lack. And when it isn't a philosophy of way of thinking of in lack, it is basically telling ourselves that we don't have what we need. But the reality is we're acknowledging that we have what we need. Do you see the difference? So you're telling yourself that you're not this way, but in the reality is if you look around, you are. Because even if you've fallen so hard that you can't stand up, you still are able to have a phone or some sort of device that can be here to watch me. So you obviously haven't gotten to the bottom where you don't even have capability of reaching out. Do you see what I mean? It's about remembering and breaking away from the old persona, as in you're really, okay, I'm going to say this. Because of how much hell we've had to go through to get where we are today, we have to take some sort of acknowledgement that in order to get through it, although we've gotten through things that others cannot get through, I'm not taking away from that. That is what makes us leaders in a certain extent. However, by you reminding yourself of your past trauma and the way that you responded to it, is your ego trying to put you back within that place. It's up to you to understand the difference between your own ego and autopilot and your own conscious presence of awareness. And although the universe couldn't stop the hurt that has happened in your life, they could stop they could allow, let's just say, you the aspect of where at the end of the day you're here where you are now, when most people wouldn't be able to even be there even if they went through what you're going through, because they would have created so much karma in response of what you've gone through versus you who hasn't. So they would respond out of egotistical ways, most likely 3D fritters, obviously, is what we're talking about. We know that. Okay? And so since we're not responding So when we sit and look at all these duty fritters and they're all around us and they're, roommates, coworkers, people on the streets, people that are our old friends, whatever. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, sorry, I have to do that. I just get the urge often enough to do that. And I don't even know why I said sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry if you feel that's weird. Now, why do you feel that's weird? Why does that trigger your ego? Why does that conscience of doubt that reminds you every day of what isn't you? Because that's not you. That's something that's been created within you based on traumas, endeavors, and experiences. Yet the divine has shown you nothing like, we know you're going to go through the biggest shit show. No one's been through this shit show. They can't even fathom it. And let's be honest, if they did do it, they'd bring so much trauma on themselves that then it would just be, okay, bring it in. Black energy. Instead, we choose to be, to deal, to have, to create. And what the divine can give us is those Venusian experiences that no one else gets but us. That feeling of something that no one can buy. Because it is through hard work, self-discipline, and regimens after routines, after structure, after literally smiling so much that you want to cry. And the only thing they could give you, because you had to go through this experience to be a light worker, it's a part of it. So if you see it as though you're falling, or it's failing, or you're not where you thought you would be, or you're not where you thought it was, or should you do it, or should you not do it, or, what's unknown coming, is something coming, all these different things. That is your ego trying to traumatize you, put you on autopilot so you work off survival mode. You're not surviving like that anymore. So now your thyroid, essentially, because that's what communicates how fast and slow, because your thyroid doesn't understand if you're mad or happy. It just understands that your heart is, if you're very mad, or if it's how your blood pressure basically is going. You know what I mean? It understands those kind of things. If you're mad and happy, your heart starts racing. It doesn't understand the difference. Okay? So after all that trauma, the thyroid starts becoming super, super, super active. The cells are crazy. We have anxiety now, and all those things. All those things take time to calm, to repair. That is why we're supposed to be Venusian right now. Taking care of ourselves, taking care of these little nerves that are within our beings that became so highly sensitized that they don't even know how to calm down now. And we're not only getting the opportunity to be able to do that, but we're also getting the opportunity to literally be able to heal and grow and get through it again within a lifestyle that is at least not so miserable. Now, if you're anything like me, then you've been to, I've lost more people in my life that I love are dead than alive. So for me, I ask myself, is there anything, if you died any moment right now, that you would do differently? The only thing that I will constantly say, and because enough is never enough, the only thing that I would do differently is go and see my grandparents more. But it's different because Grandpa's now just living the high life. He's found a new activity, and Grandma's so excited that he's gone all the time, so she can just have the house to herself. So I try not to see them all the time because he's finally letting her do her thing. They're finally kind of having the happiest times of their life, but they're all both really sick. They both have cancer. So with that being said, when you're at that place of contentment, And you just feel like, well, life shouldn't be this good. Everyone else's is crazy. It's because not everyone else is you. They haven't worked this hard to be able to get where you've gotten, to be able to feel what you're feeling, to be able to emotionally deal with their shit. You made a choice. And with that choice, it allows you to decide whether or not you're going to set your course and move forward. Now, you can forget who others and or your ego and or conscience and or negative yada 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 says, or you can wake the fuck up and let people know who you are. It's up to you. Okay? It's the red pill or it's the blue pill. You know what I'd say? I want the rainbow one. I'm serious. I'm like, unless it sparkles or hieroglyphics or rainbows, I'm not interested. This bitch is picky. Or lace or velvet or silk. I love all those things. Fuzzy things. Obviously, I just get a fuzzy with myself. I just get to like snuggle with myself. I don't even need a fucking snuggle buddy. So what do your spirit guides want to say regarding a closure of the Scorpio Rising movie? Again, Scorpio Rising, there'll be another reading. Don't worry. I'm trying to figure out how short I can make the videos for how quick they'll upload. Because honestly, guys, I can't spend a whole day uploading a video. You know, like, that's like, Jiminy fucking Christ on top. Like, especially when YouTube does not promote in any way, shape, or form. And I'm not going to study the structure. I have too much other shit. You know what I mean? If it was easier, I'd be here more. Okay, so, leadership. It's like, why would I want to work with a company that doesn't even understand that I would be valuable to them, as in they would be valuable? I think YouTube seeks people that think that they're valuable. And I look for, and when I work, for me, business-wise, I know how valuable I am. So when I have an interview, I'm interviewing you as well as your potentially. It's two people that are business-like, that are deciphering. If or not, they can benefit each other, right? That's also community. Not benefit each other off of it's what skills kind of vibe. That kind of vibe. So some of you could be entrepreneurs, okay? With that being said, thank you. And I don't know why I said thank you. But join the club. You are amazing. And thank you for focusing on things that you need to focus on for you. Okay, leadership. Step into the leadership. Share your message. Inspire others. So step into the leadership role of showing people who the new, if it's new, I'm saying new because you've been who you are. It's just whether or not you've allowed your ego to go on autopilot and be what people see of you. So allow people to see this is who you are. They either can take it or not, period. If they're not growing and you choose to be around them, then that's you using bad intuition and choosing not to think about things in an efficient manner. Your job is to understand that you are a goddess. And at the end of the day, if you can't identify and or understand that and or you're seeking outside of, that's not what a goddess does. I was goddess Rin, and technically she was alone. That was the Titans, I believe. This is a spiritual thing, obviously, to each their own. But she had the Titans, and Hercules. But regardless of that, she was by herself for most of the time until Hercules obviously came to poison the dad and release the Titans. So then turn around to eat their dad. But anyways, enough about that. So that's if you believe in those kind of things, obviously. She was the goddess of fertility, which is ironic because she created enough karma where I can't have kids anymore. So if you want a dynasty, I would not be the right fit for you, Bill. Okay, so here we are. What are we gonna do? Oh my gosh, I sound like I'm from Jersey right now. All of a sudden, what are we gonna do? Who am I channeling right now? Seriously. I love when that happens. Okay, I'm back. Like, who is that? Did someone call someone sugar? Yeah, that's funny. That is so funny. I know it's weird. I can take on so many personas. You know how fucking strange it is when you can't get your own voice back? Like, whoever that was, they keep wanting, I'm like, no, I need to be me. I feel like some of you think it's interesting. Come on, sugar. What are you waiting for? See, no, I'm trying to, she can tell that I'm like, do not take over my voice. I hate when that happens. Okay, so, why are we doing this again? Okay, so now we're going to do our goddess cards, okay? Oh my gosh, she's got me all wrapped up. Okay, so some of you might be Italian. Some of you might have Italian ancestors on the other side. It's a woman, obviously. I don't mean to assume. So if you're not Italian, my apologies. I don't know. I thought that I feel like when I've heard that voice, people say it's from Jersey. I've never been wherever it is, so please, I have family in Sicily and Rome. So Italy, Sicily. I think it's Rome, which is, right? Sicily is in Rome, right? Okay, so they have a house in Sicily on the water. Or is it Rome on the water? I haven't been there. I want to move there. That's on my 10-year plan with them. But I don't know. I guess I could. I'm supposed to know, I was told, but I kind of forgot. I know they have a house in Sicily and Rome. But then I'm like, well, what if Rome and Sicily are the same? I just know they have one in town and one on the water. But who knows? They are Greek. We're Greek. But he's Hawaiian as well. So this is going to... Well, okay, he married a Hawaiian. Anyways, moving on. So let's do this. This is going to be for my Scorpions. Scorpions. I will be in Sicily, but I do want to go to Mulan and watch Fashion Week in the park and eat Wisconsin and just watch them lurking in the background. I'll be very far back because I'm a Scorpio, so obviously I like privacy, but I cannot wait till like that's what I gotta do once a year. And the rest will be refurbishing furniture, doing hair. I thought it'd be fun, probably more cost efficient to live on a boat there. What do you guys think? Fun, right? I will have a place in Sweden. I want to be able to grow my herbs for my skincare, but... Okay, Mother of Mercy. Dispensations of mercy comes when we are without recourse, ending a cycle of manipulation, unkindness, and unconsciousness. This spiritual assistance is offered to you now from a place of a loving respect, kindness, and great spiritual power. Blessing to Kuan Yin, Mother of Mercy, who watches over us for attentive love and cares for our spiritual process. Scorpions. So Mother Yin is watching over us. Doing moon rituals and whatnot are going to be super important during that time. All that means is just look up at the moon and just look at its beauty. You know, allow yourself just to look at nature's beauty and to try to find the beauty in everything, even if people repeatedly show you that it's not. Tai Chin rising. Your energy field is growing stronger, which is more spiritual, electricity pulsing through your being. Take time to nourish your nervous system and adjust to the gentle with yourself as you adjust it, increasing levels of spiritual potency, which provides more impact of words and actions and thoughts than you would think. Less words. Level. Okay. May you be strong and merciful, powerful, wise, and equal to measure. Did that not have mercy in it? Oh my gosh, here she comes again. We're gonna keep going. Back, forth, back, forth. Okay, I'm trying to be serious right now. Jiminy fucking Christ. So here we go, you guys. Screenshot it if you want to be able to read it for the whole time, okay? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are absolutely amazing. Mwah. Bye.